Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. It is the dreaded Monday, October 14th, 2013, 5 a.m. here in the Central Standard Time Zone. Basically means those of you on the West Coast are probably just going to bed after playing Swap Force all night. Those of you on the East Coast, probably really unhappy right now because you're having to wake up to get ready for work, get ready for school. And you know you can't play Swap Force until you get home from school or you get back through the rush hour commute to get home. So if you're like me, you just don't sleep. It's irrelevant. That said, what I want to do now before I actually get into the Dark Edition or the 3DS Starter Pack, told everybody I was going to go for the Collector's Edition Strategy Guide. It looked really cool. I'd seen a couple Blast Zone snippet, and then as thick as it was, I figured they had to have a ton of cool stuff on all the characters or something. So I figured I'd pick it up, and I've kind of gotten back into the strategy guide thing, like especially the hardcover and limited edition ones. I just kind of enjoy having them. Particularly like the Mario ones, just getting like the insights on all the enemies and the characters and what have you. Basically the same thing here. I figure there's going to be all the little brief snippets with all the enemies and maybe a little background on them. I can kind of then use that, as we go through the game and have the official, I guess if you will, kind of status update for each little encounter we have. Do I plan to use it for maps or power-ups or hidden items or whatever's in the game? No, I want all that to be new to me. In fact, like I told you before, I haven't even gone through and watched all the preview videos on the characters. As much as I can, I like to be completely blind. That said, once I unbox a character, like we've done with Washbuckler Blast Zone from the starter pack, Hoot and Enchanted Hoot Loop, at that point in time, once I've kind of had to read the bio to you, everything like that, I don't mind sort of getting a feel for them. And what I have planned this year, which I'm not going to cover here, it'll kind of tie in well. I think it'll make it more informative for everyone, which, yes, that means I will be providing even more details than you're accustomed to hearing from me. That said, my plan, and like I say, usually make plans that don't turn out well. That's what happened today. I'd stressed it before, I think I'd posted a couple times. Barnes & Noble had a 20% off coupon. I was stoked about it because I figured that the best price on the strategy guide would be Amazon. Their price was the best price. It was like $24.78, something along those lines, with $34.99 marked down basically to that price point. I figured Barnes & Noble would be full retail. They had it like 25 and change, like 02 or 09, something odd like that. And then when I had that 20% off, I thought, man, this is the hot ticket. You basically take a fifth off of that. And, you're basically getting the hard... This thing is nice. I can just tell by the cover, I'm assuming the contents are. But I guess we shouldn't judge a book by its cover, literally. But it looks like it's going to be nice. And even if the contents are bad, the cover looks really cool. But bottom line, you usually pay $19.99 for most of the strategy guides, full size anyway. So you'd be getting down to that price point. I went into Barnes & Noble. When I did that, it was dumping rain, and I do mean dumping rain. Persevered through that, got inside, then I couldn't find it. I had to ask the desk. They had two of them, they said, and they turned out to be the paperback, and then the price was $35. And I said, that can't be right. It's, $25 online. The girl there, she said, we can order it, in for you at that price, or you can pay shipping, or you can get it online and have it shipped to your house. And at that point in time, I just thought, this is ridiculous. And I think it was Philip or somebody on Twitter, something I'd gotten to skim when I was like half asleep at 7 a.m. after being up for like 25 or 6 straight hours. Somebody, whoever you were, I saw that you said we had a 20% off at GameStop. Thank you. That's what I did, and it worked out pretty well. I think the total came to like 28. So where did I get my copy? I got it at GameStop. They had a few of them sitting on the counter. They really catch your attention. If you weren't planning on getting one and you sit there and stare at it while they go in the back to get your Dark Edition starter pack or something, you're probably going to buy it too. Just a heads up on that. But if you are a power-up member, I think you get like 20% off or something. It was roughly $28. But that's it. Here it is. Looks really good. It's holographic. Note the collector's edition. $34.99. Power Up Pro members get 10%. Okay, well that's just not what I was looking for. Characters, it's your same typical setup. We got Blast Zone, Ninja Stealth Elf, My Man Countdown, Washbuckler, Lava Bar for Rupture, Knockout Terrifying. Looked really flipping good in that battle pack that I'm looking forward to unboxing. And then we got Magna Charge. Again, down here, the strategy guide. Very thick. That's what I'm basing a lot of this on. You know, I know they're probably going to cover all the new characters, you know, the new Series 2, the new Series 3, but still, that doesn't require this many pages, at least I wouldn't think it would. You know, the guys at Vicarious Visions, you know, they were getting some flack for there only being 12 chapters. E3, they came right out and said it, hey, you know, that's what it took to develop the storyline, you know, and will the chapters be longer? You know, we'll have to wait and see. Should cover all that, but then it looks to me like there's going to be an awful lot of space here. Lots of new enemies. I kind of want to get a background on those guys, and then more importantly, they may cover some of the swaps. If I can have this handy and I can actually go through the upgrades, that would be a nice touch. I can just kind of rely on that then in our upgrade videos. Coming along, I guess we'll look at the backside first, so you can see Collector's Edition. I mean, this cover is really, really cool. It's kind of like the green, but then it's holographic, so you get like everything from orange, yellow, red, pink. Literally, it's like the spectrum of colors. Only in the Collector's Edition, you get 2 paper models, Punch Out, Build, and Swap. You got Washbuckler. She actually looks really good. Blast Zone. To me, that looks more like a hybrid Blast Zone and Free Ranger. I guess it's not. I guess that's just the way the paper is. But Washbuckler, on the flip side, I mean, he looks really good like that. Then we got Wash Zone. Other thing that's interesting, I don't know that I'll do the trading cards again. I say that, and I'm here probably a couple months. Give it time, and you'll probably see me unboxing a box. If I do it this time, I think I'm just going to try to get them by the box. And that way I have a good chance of getting, you know, the good variant cards and everything. But I can only imagine that that set must be massive, because I think, it seems like someone in the UK had shot me an email and said they were able to get them when I had posted that Super Starter Pack at Target, which, by the way, I think about it, I didn't see any mention of that at all in the store. But that's another story, another day. But I think what they did here, I'm sure the cards are going to look great, but I think there's like 256 cards for the Swap Force characters if they include the legendaries and the enchanteds. I mean, it's going to multiple, you know, even more combinations. So that could easily be like 500 plus cards in this, and it's a bit overwhelming. But just give it time and we'll see what I do. Anyway, that's what you get. It looks like they're advertising Countdown. It's an exclusive Topps Rainbow Foil collectible trading card. Coming over here, this guide features holographic. I should have read this to you. Anyway, holographic foil hardcover. At least I was correct in my description. Complete story walkthrough. Strategy for every Skylander, new swap zone challenges, and then every collectible location. So clearly, if you're having trouble, this will come in handy, or if you watch my YouTube channel, I will help you out. That's what I'm here for. That said, one last look while it's wrapped up. Every one of these was wrapped at GameStop, I guess, you know, primarily to keep the extras in there. You know, I just have someone walk off with them, so that's kind of cool. You can probably just peel that. That's what I would recommend. You don't want to slice something. Funny thing about the Collector's Edition, they include that extra stuff like those punch-out papers, and the only people that are going to do that are, you know, probably younger kids if they get them. Sometimes I worry about the kids watching the unboxings and the variant stuff, because once you get in that mindset that you can't open something because it's valuable, it is really hard to escape that mindset. My grandma did that to me when I was a younger kid. She was big into baseball cards and sporting goods and stuff like that. You know, starting lineup. And, yeah, I'd go around with her to the card shops. There were actually card shops just like 15, 20 years ago. It's crazy how things have changed. I'd go along with her, you know, and she'd get some stuff, and I was like, yeah, let's open it. And she's like, oh, I can't open it. That'll ruin the value. So kids are impressionable, which, I mean, on one hand, down the road, if you ever did get in a bind and you had something really good, you could sell it for more. But that said, I mean, on the flip side, things like these Skylanders, they're meant to be opened, enjoyed, handled, but again, I guess that's like a rant for another day. I was just buying some time while I tried to get the plastic off, which finally that went well. So what I was getting at, though, most people, that buy the collector's edition are just not going to tear any of this up. It's going to go inside the hardcover. That said, very slick feature here. If you can't tell, it's almost like a gear cog. Sort of reminiscent maybe like the Portal of Power, but at the top we've got the Life Element logo. Inside right there we've got Undead, Earth, Air, Fire, Water, Magic, and of course Tech. Obviously I can't read the whole thing to you, but we'll go ahead and open this up. Very, very cool here. Did not expect this. Figured they'd do something neat. This is Swap Force Zone here. You got Spire Eyes, Trap Shadow, Blast Zone, Washbuckler coming down, Gorilla Drilla, Magna Charge, Doomstone, Firecracken, Rubble Rouser, Freeze Blade, Stink Bomb, Rattle Shake, Free Ranger, Hoot Loop, Night Shift, and Boom Jet. So that's 4, 7, 10, 13. Yeah, they got all 16 of them in here, so that's pretty sweet. Let's check the back cover. Oh wow, okay, so the card was actually inside here. Very nice. It is Countdown, actually Light Core Countdown. Looks really good. It is number BG1, so you can't really go from that. But cool deal here, it's got his actual complete bio, so that's kind of neat. Right here, this is probably going to be all of our new characters. Looks like we got Smolder Dash, Grim Creeper, Zulu, Starstrike, Scorp. Again, he is my most anticipated. Didn't watch all the videos, didn't read all the stories. This is going on initial looks, and I just feel like I'm going to really enjoy playing as him. Punk Shock, Scratch, Wind Up. He's going to come out, I guess, in the next adventure pack. Riptide, he's another one I was really excited for. Bumble Blast, I thought he looked really bad online. In person, I haven't opened it yet, but through the packaging, he actually looked pretty good. You got Frino, Popthorn, some people still insist on calling him Gastroid for some reason. Doomebug, Slobbertooth, Countdown, and Roller Brawl. So, based on the inside and back cover, this thing is awesome. Table of contents, Portal Mastery. Maybe that's dedicated to Rob or something at Corn Hop. Meet the Skylanders. That's going to be pretty sweet. Looks like they're going to go through them, improving your Skylanders. We've got quests. It's on page 119 and 120. It's Minions of Chaos. Anyway, okay, that'll be cool. It will highlight the enemies for us. There's... Okay, I'm not actually going to look at that because I don't want to see it. It's the chapters, the adventure packs. There are 2. Swap Zone challenges. I don't think I'll know really jack about these. It's not going to blow anything for us. Bounce challenges, climb challenges, dig challenges, rocket challenges, sneak, speed, spin, teleport. Those, of course, are going to be our 8 Swap Zone powers. Bonus missions, arena mode, time attack, score mode, collectibles. Sounds familiar. Hats, legendary treasures, charms, bonus mission maps, story scrolls. I see your eyes on the other side of this video scrolling over there. The chapters, I'm not reading you. Accolades, achievements, and trophies. Got some cool insets there. Wind Up, Hyper Beam, Prison Break, Stink Bomb, Blizzard Chill, and of course, Gill Grunt. Coming in, oh wow, that's nice. Same as the back cover. Just skim a little bit of this. Oh, there's Eon. Don't want to blow too much. Okay, so taking a look at these Skylanders. They're outlining some basic stuff. Okay, so this is SSAs. That's a nice little setup there. If you're just getting into it, it's kind of like a little checklist for you. To do, there's the adventure packs. Here we're getting into Skylanders Giants. You got the Giants up there at the top for you. This is really cool. I'm glad I got it. I don't know what the paperback version would have. I don't know if it's exact same stuff or not. I guess if I find one, I don't think they're wrapped. I can just like open it up and see. But this looks really good. There's our alt decos, and we actually have them all, so that's fantastic. Coming in over here, we've got our new Skylanders 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 16, as expected, and of course our 16 swappers. It's talking about some sidekicks there. Ooh, there's our Series 2 list. We're going to have 6 Series 2, all of them except Camo, coming back from Giants. Series 3 figures, you know the list there. Legendary figures, Night Shift, Zulu, Free Ranger, and Light Core Grim Creeper. So it looks like we're only going to have the 4. Means no triple packs this year. Light Core figures, Star Strike, Smolder Dash, Whamshell, Grim Creeper, Countdown, Bumble Blast, Flashwing, and Warnado. Alt Decos, sweet. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, Enchanted Hoot Loop, check. Dark Blast Zone, check. Sweetness, Nitro Freeze Blade. Nitro Magna Charge, check. Dark Ninja Stealth Elf, check. Dark Slobber Tooth, check. Dark Mega Ram Spyro, check. Dark Washbuckler, check. Enchanted Star Strike, Light Core Edition. So basically, I'm like home free on this outside of Nitro Freeze Blade and Enchanted Star Strike. Got Tower of Time, Sheepwreck Islands. That's going to be our other AP. We've of course then going to have the Archean Crossbow. I think that's the actual arena. Yeah, it is. It's going to look like we got the Battle Hammer UFO hat. I might not read all that. I'm going to blow everything. Anyway, now we're actually to it. It's fitting they started with Hoot Loop. I swear I did not know that. Because he's the first one I chose to unbox. Just to give us an idea, there's like maximum health, speed, armor, critical hits, elemental power. Deja Boom. There's a story, of course, right below the artwork. Soul Gem legs. Wait, body Soul Gem ability and legs Soul Gem ability. Sweet. There's gonna be something for both top and bottom. Okay, and then the body, we've got basic attacks. Legs, we've got basic attacks. So looks like 1 apiece. Upgrades, we've got 1, 2, 3. And then you pick a path. Looks like Dreamweaver's going to have 2. Hypno Owl will have 2. And then on the legs, you've got the 1 base attack, 3 upgrades, and then you pick Telekinesis or Escape Artist path. This is going to get really complicated. It's probably nice to have a strategy guide for this. But it looks like they're going with magic. All these other characters are going to be the same. Let's try to get on to the next segment here. This is really, really well done. Improving your Skylanders. Leveling, stats, powers, and upgrades, upgrade paths, soul gem, legendary treasures, hats, yada yada, nothing new there. Charms, okay, I guess that's kind of akin to like our Luckatron, probably. Quests. All Skylanders have 9 quests to complete, so that is going to be like our gold top hat thing again. General quests, cha-cha-cha. Good information there. Minions of Chaos, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait to brush up on all these. Let's see. Ooh, looks like they got some bosses. I'm not going to look at that. I want it to be a surprise. Okay, then we get into the actual chapters. I'm just kind of going to show you what to expect. I'm not going to read anything, but it looks pretty detailed. Mount Cloudbreak. Oh, looks like it outlines everything for you. If you don't believe me that I'm not going to read this, watch the playthrough and 10 to 1 I'm going to miss a bunch of stuff, and then you'll know that I'm honest. The yellow area looks like all of the chapters. There's our Tower of Time, so they save it for the end. Woodboro. Oh, this is like, I think, our main plaza type thing, kind of like Flynn's ship and the ruins. Not going to read that stuff. It looks interesting. Swap zone challenges. It's going to outline that stuff for us. Oh, we've got the arena mode. Swap zone challenges. It goes on quite a way. We'll have to experience that in the game. Bonus missions. let's see. Bonus missions are another way for you to earn stars as a portal master. These are quick missions in a confined area. You're sent by Master Yoda to help different groups who are dealing with invasion by Chaos forces. Bonus mission maps are found throughout story mode, which you saw from E3 footage, and adventure pack levels with a few also from Tux Emporium. Completing a challenge rewards you with a charm. Many of the missions challenging and should be attempted only after your Skylanders are high level. Thank you. If someone played the games and realized that if you upgrade Ghost Roaster and you can no longer do Drillbox challenge, much appreciated. You earn stars, yada yada. Don't want to ruin it too much. Like to have the element of surprise there. Still in bonus arena modes. Let's try to get to the front page of that. There are 5 total arena modes: solo survival, team survival, stars awarded. Well, that looks like a wicked little chompy there. I don't know if y'all can see it over my thumb or not. If not, just take my word for it. Still an arena. It's getting hard to turn the pages here. Time attack. Okay, that's showing you how you get 3 stars. Score mode. Well, it looks like they've got a checklist for us. The hats. I'm assuming that's going to be the stat upgrades for each one. There's supposed to be a ton of hats. That's what they told you. Yep. And that's what they said at E3. They were not jigging. Tons of them. Legendary treasure. I don't want to ruin much of that. Accolades are back at the end. SD cards. Okay, the SD card timing out there. Yeah, this thing is pretty impressive. I think I'm gonna. What is this? Take your game further with the official map app from Brady Games. Download the digital companion. Allows you to. App allows gamers to track and find collectibles. Oh, $2.99. Okay, I thought it might have been like included and there was some code somewhere, source. There's the swappers again towards the back. There's all our achievements and trophies. Look like quite a few. This thing's pretty cool. I'm going to enjoy it. Where it's going to really shine, number one, most people, of course, for the hidden items, everything like that, tips and tricks. What I'll actually enjoy the most from it is the insights on the enemies. And then secondary, having a nice little collective deal I can, flip to when I'm debating what upgrades to do or paths to pick. It'll be nice to just kind of have that to rely on. But $28 after the discount, I'd say it's money well spent. And before I end the video or knock the camera over, forgot we have this. Again, Light Core Countdown's card was actually in the book. Backside of this is blank. Oh, this will be big. I did not expect them to be big. You can get in a feel there from Washbuckler's 6 tentacles on the bottom. Of course, you're thinking, hey, they have 8. Probably has 2 from the arms. That would be correct. I bet these will actually be pretty cool if anyone puts them together. I'm not going to do that just because then I don't know what I'd do with them. But I'll keep them like this. Tuck them in the cover. I'll blame my grandma for that. But if you buy the collector's edition and you want to put these together and see what they look like, by all means, you go for it. Really, my main thing about it is just the pool table's only got so much space, so and we're kind of maxing that out right now. But $34.99 is retail. I think Walmart had it listed at $29. Good luck finding someone that can tell you where it is or can locate it in the back. Didn't see it at Target. Again, Barnes & Noble, I think eventually they might, have some more in stock. Their price was pretty good online, and I was shocked to see that they're charging what everyone else does in the store. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Amazon's your best price. However, I saved this for the end of the video. A couple days ago, I could have gotten it, and I guess they would have shipped it to me basically tomorrow. Now, I was literally right before I started this video, I was on Amazon.com, and it has the same price, $24.79 or something, but it said usually ships in 1 to 3 months. That was a collector's edition. I don't know if they're like a limited supply or if they just like were really well received or anticipated would sell well by another retailer and it ate up the supply or something. That should be the deal that, you go in on Tuesday to see if Amazon has any and they'll be in stock. But I've never seen anything that should be well stocked, shipped and sold by Amazon that's ever said should ship in 1 to 3 months. So that's either like some oddity or you'll probably want to pick it up locally. So keep that in mind. I think that Barnes & Noble coupon was good through today or the 15th. You can just get it off their website. You can also use it online, so you can either print it out or you can just get a web code. If you don't find it, just sign up for their little mailing list or something. They'll send that stuff to you. Like, probably get 2 of them a month most of the time. The catch is it just needs to line up with whenever you're active and trying to get the items you want. But like I said, if worst comes to worst, GameStop, you can pick it up there, do that 20% thing. But I'm going to go ahead and end this one, try to get this one edited and uploaded. Maybe I can be in bed by 6, get a little sleep, head into work, come back, do some starter packs or something along those lines. But questions, comments, feel free to ask here. Again, I picked it up at GameStop retail, $34.99. Some promo, power-up members, you can save 20%. I think with tax, it was like 28 something for me. So however that works out, I don't know, but it is going to save you a little bit of money. If you want to hold out, maybe Amazon gets it. If it's limited, it doesn't say it is. It's just a collector's edition. I'd assume they just crank them back out and you just have to wait. But I have to say, my initial run through there, pretty impressed. I think it looks like it's going to be very helpful. If someone in your family, your kids are into Skylanders, this is something you really can't go wrong as a gift. Given the choice, most people are going to take like a character or a battle pack or something over the book. Go ahead and be sneaky. Give this to a kid. They're going to read it. They're going to eat it up. They'll love it. And you will be a very popular person for giving good gifts. But I'll leave it at that. Like I said, if you got questions, I'll do my best to help you out. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Make sure to subscribe. That way you will stay up with all the latest. For what it's worth, these videos that I've kind of re-rendered are getting to upload, and now it's like about 45 minutes, so it seems to be like it's picking up. I don't know if it's just Monday. I think it's really foggy outside. That seems like that would mess things up with moisture, but I'll quit rambling. Again, first impressions on this collector's edition strategy guide. I think it's awesome. It did seem a little steep at $35. After flipping through it, I think I will get my money's worth. And you have to admit, looks cool. If you got a Skylanders display, this is going to fit nicely with your collection. If you want to look really cool at the office, you can take it there as well. But like I said, if you're a true fan of the series, you're just getting into it and need some help, or you don't want background information, character bios, etc., this is your hot ticket, and it will be money well spent at that point. Again, I think the regular version I've seen $14.99, $19.99. It doesn't come with the fold-outs or the Topps foil card. I don't know. I would assume it would have the same information, but for some reason it just didn't seem as thick. This one, very thick, very nice, and the hardcover, very cool with the holographic effect on that green. I'll quit rambling. Again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. As always, check out the blog, oneofwisdom.com, for all the latest. And until next time, we will catch you later.